Hi, fourth grade. It's good to see you guys again, and happy Wednesday. Now, I know that a lot of you finished your square drawing challenge, and I saw those on Seesaw, and those were so cool. Nice job. I was really impressed that some of you were able to get all of the squares done. So cool. And if you hadn't posted yours, go ahead and post it to Seesaw or ask your parents to send me an email with your picture in there. I would love to see what you guys do. Now, we had talked about how we are going to be doing intro stuff this week. That's just kind of getting ourselves eased into all the new work that we're having to do here online through the e-learning. So we're going to continue that again today with a different challenge. Okay, now this challenge is related to our last challenge, but it is not exactly the same. Okay, so with this challenge, it's called the circle challenge. Okay, now I know you've already probably guessed it. That means that you are gonna be creating different drawings from circles. Last time it was with squares. This time it's with circles. Now, this is what your circle challenge will look like. Okay, just like with our squares, we have 20 circles here. Okay, we have 4 circles on top, 5 circles going the long way. All right, and the challenge is to turn each one of these circles into a different special drawing or a different creative drawing or whatever you can think of. So just like with our square challenge, I am going to demonstrate for you some examples, and you can go ahead and copy those if you'd like to copy them, or you can try to come up with your own. Okay, now if you find a way to get all 20 circles created, please post a picture to Seesaw so I can see it. It really brightens my day. I'll make sure I put a little heart on there for liking it. I sure do miss you guys, and I'm looking forward to more art lessons together as we move into the next couple weeks. All right, guys, let's get into our circle challenge. All right, so you will need a piece of paper, and you're gonna wanna draw 20 circles. Make sure they're decent sized circles, okay? And not super teensy tiny ones, otherwise it's just gonna be a little hard to draw. All right, let's get started. Okay. So I got my circle challenge drawing ready, and I'm ready to start figuring out what I could turn these circles into. Now I'm gonna use a Sharpie just so you guys can see a little bit better there, but you can do it with a pencil. I think it'll just be a little bit easier if you make a mistake that you're not quite happy with. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this first one over here. Now a lot of you know that I coach the middle school girls fast pitch softball team. So Miss B's gonna make a softball, and I'm going to make it on fire. Yeah. That means that whoever was throwing this ball, man, they were hot that day. They were having a good game. Let's see. Now, if that didn't give you a hint of what a lot of these could be, I don't know what is. Now, there's going to be a temptation to want to make each one of these a different emoji. Try to restrict yourself to doing just a couple of them as emojis. So, for example, my favorite emoji is the laughing, crying emoji. So it has like the tears coming out, and I think it has like a big smile like this. And maybe it has like it's the tongue in there, right? Or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember exactly how it looks, but that is my favorite emoji to use. I use it all the time. Maybe it has little eyebrows going like that. Let's see, another one. Oh, here's a fun challenge. You could use 2 to connect one. So for example, maybe I want this to be a truck. So I'm using the 2 circles to try and make one thing. Okay, in this case, it would be truck. Now you can add all the other details as you want to add them. Wheel wells, because it's a big truck. We got the fenders there, and then maybe I want to turn these so they actually look like tires, right? All right, so there are some ideas to help get you started on your circle drawing challenge. As you are working on these, if you find that you went through it really fast and you're still kind of like wanting something to do with your day, you can go ahead and add some colors. Okay, so like I have coloring crayons here, but you can use really anything. You can use markers, you can use colored pencils. If you have paint and you really want to use paint and you haven't used paint in a while, you can go ahead and use that. I'm just grabbing a few different colors here because the one I'm gonna color is the fast pitch softball. Now, the fast pitch softball is usually this like bright sort of green color. And I happen to have that one in my little case. And then the laces are either white or red. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of a red in there. Just so that it kind of looks different than a baseball, because there is a big difference between a softball and a baseball, right? But so I got that, but then I wanted to show that it was on fire, right? Oops, I put my red away. So I need the colors of fire: red, orange, yellow. Now, I start with my darkest color on the outside whenever I'm coloring in flames. This is kind of like a mini lesson within the lesson. So I start by outlining the outside of my flame with the red, because the closer that your fire is to an object, the hotter it is. Like in a bonfire, the closer to the logs it is, the hotter it is. So the closer that the flames are to the softball, the hotter that they are. So we want whatever is going to be touching it to be our hottest, which is our yellow. Okay, so then I'm going to go add some orange. Now it can't be too hot because otherwise my softball would be melting. Okay, and then I'm gonna finish it off with my yellow. So there is my softball being thrown so fast it caught fire. I hope you guys have fun getting to do your circle drawing challenge. And leave me a comment. Let me know, did you prefer doing the square drawing challenge or the circle drawing challenge? And why? Why did you prefer one or the other? Was one easier or harder? Did you come up with more ideas for one versus the other? Let me know. Let's talk. I miss you guys, and I would really love to hear from you. So I hope you have a really great rest of your week, and I love you guys, and I miss you. And I am praying for you, and I hope everyone stays happy. Bye, guys. Have a good day.